Hi there, Sam Lee, President and CEO of Northisle Copper and Gold. I'm really excited to talk to you today about our company. 2025 has been a transformational year for our company, and we are now poised to unlock our district scale potential porphyry in British Columbia, Canada. I will be making forward-looking statements. Just a bit about the commodity itself. We are a company that is levered both to not only copper but also to gold, which we believe is exceptionally advantageous given that gold is a natural hedge to copper. Not only is gold a critical currency which helps us to reduce our cost of capital as we look to develop this very meaningful project, but we're also levered to what we believe is the critical commodity in copper. As the world grows, as the world electrifies, as the world decarbonizes, this is a commodity that will and has become the economic indicator. And so as we progress into any environment, we believe that we are very well positioned and uniquely positioned with our copper and gold project. So the project is underpinned by a preliminary economic assessment, which we released in February of 2025. And at base case pricing scenarios, that's approximately $21.50 gold and $4.20 copper. This boasts a over $2 billion after-tax NPV with a after-tax IRR of 29 years. It's a almost 50-50 copper and gold project. So if you want to look at it from a copper perspective, it's about 157 million pounds of copper a year for those 29 years, or from a gold perspective, about 300,000 ounces of gold equivalent over the 29 years. So in all respects, a very, very large, meaningful, and significant project. The capital intensity is quite low. It's about 1.7 times NPV to CapEx for a 29-year mine life. That is an exceptional number. And the payback is only 1.9 years. So the real crux of this is that at current or at spot prices in February, that was $2,900 gold, $4.67 copper. This boasts approximately a $5 billion after-tax NPV and a 45% after-tax internal rate of return. So it is exceptionally levered to rising not only copper prices, but gold prices. At current day price, gold at $4,000 plus and copper nearing $5, this will just have an exponential return. And that's something that is, again, very unique as it relates to big copper projects globally. So currently, based on just the project, our underpinning value, we are currently trading at about 0.1 to 0.2 times net present value based on analyst consensus. And so we've now been funded $40 million to advance this into final investment decision as quickly as possible. And that should obviously encapsulate re-ratings at every stage of that de-risking. And so we have armed the team, and we've now been fully capitalized for that program, which we started a couple of months ago. The one thing that's very important to understand is this is a district. This is a bona fide 50-kilometer porphyry district that starts at the historical BHP Island Copper Mine, of which we own about 35 kilometers of that district, 100%. And so what we believe very strongly is that not only is Northisle a value proposition as we see the de-risking behavior to get this into FID as quickly as possible, but it's also a growth opportunity as it relates to new discoveries, two of which we've had over the last 2.5 years at Northwest Expo and West Goodspeed. And then we have a district scale plan that will be coming up very shortly on how to create, how to take advantage, how to unlock the overall district scale opportunity, which we've seen in the marketplace today can be a tremendous value proposition moving forward. So not only are we going forward with development and expediting the project as quickly as possible, we are going to stay on that highest exponential part of the value curve through exploring our 35-kilometer district. We have the capital to do it. We have the market cap to do it. We have the market sanctioning to do it. We have the cornerstone shareholders to do it. We have the institutional shareholders to do it. We do not have a complicated capital structure. There are no warrants. We have over $45 million of cash in the bank today. We have no debt. So we are poised today to be able to execute our plan from a capital perspective. We're also very well positioned, I would say almost uniquely positioned as it relates to our leadership and board. You'll be hard pressed to find a junior company that has two mining Hall of Famers, Dale Corman, our chairman who founded the company and is known throughout the industry for surfacing billions and billions of dollars of value for the companies that he's founded. And then more recently, we just added Alex Davidson to our board. Many of you know Alex spent 35 years building American Barrick into the Barrick that we see it today. So, a $50 million company into a $50 billion company through very, very, very experienced and understood ability to see district scale potential. We've also moved Kevin O'Kane from our board to become our COO. He has over 37 years with BHP, being involved in the development of some of the largest and formidable copper projects in the world. So good execution for us is absolutely the key to our success. And then finally, we also added Dr. Pablo Mejio that we picked up from Arrow Copper. He is really focused on being able to unlock and unsurface this district scale potential using the over 70 years of data that we have in our database that we've accumulated from past producers and past developers. So that district scale exploration is something that we are going to advance very, very quickly. So this is something that is going to be very uncommon within the junior space, where you have that value and growth proposition. And that growth proposition, that district scale plan is going to be dependent, and it's going to rely on over 70 years worth of data. So this is be tens of millions of dollars of work that we have inherited and progressed ourselves through geophysics, IP, mag, surface sampling, stream sediment sampling. And this is really meant to enhance our ability to increase our probabilistic chances of finding that needle in a haystack. But be sure that we are going to be using current technologies, AI technologies, to not only increase those probabilistic chances, but to make very good, sound capital allocation decisions. After all, our management team owns and board owns close to 19% of the company. When we look at ensuring that we right-size the risk and reward proposition, we look at it from the lens of major shareholders, of cornerstone shareholders such as ourselves. So this is something that's going to really help our ability, the information, the data-centric AI technologies to advance responsible but yet aggressive and aspirational exploration decisions. And then finally, I don't think we've seen a political environment in Canada and the US that has been this supportive for natural resource extractive industries. Certainly in the last 30 years of my existence, and 70 years of being in the industry, my chairman has made the statement that this has only happened once in his lifetime, and that was in the 60s and 70s, where Canada was actually one of the largest mining producers in the world, and BC was among, if not the largest copper producers in the world. So all that put together, we have a tremendous amount of aspirational, aggressive, but achievable strategies ahead of us. We have a lot of supporting news flow that's going to come out over the next 6 to 12 months, including a 35,000 meter drill program results, which will incorporate a new discovery area that we've announced in West Goodspeed. It'll also give us the evidence and the backup to be able to publish a PFS by second half of next year. And then, of course, the district scale exploration plan, that growth strategy will be unveiled in the short coming months to the market in Q1 of next year. So with that, I encourage you to take a look at Northisle. If you have any questions, please do reach out to us on the contact information below. This is really a unique opportunity to attach yourself to not only a market that is supportive of exceptional growth, but also a strategy and the ability to be able to execute on that strategy at Northisle Copper and Gold. Thank you very much.